Alright, let's watch this. What is this about? The Snow White trailer will traumatize you for life? I don't know what it is, but hyper-realistic, like, cartoon characters are really dystopian to me. I'm fine with, like, cartoon characters when they don't look so... I don't know, like CGI. Alright, let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, boom.
This was my father's kingdom.
Okay. Ah! Why are these so big? Why are their heads massive?
I'm gonna need your help.
Hold on, go back. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just really off-putting. And I loved Snow White when I was a little kid. Yeah, the original, I loved that. I thought it was so cute.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Find Snow White.
That's me, man.
Jesus wept. I mean, our expectations were pretty low for this one, but damn, Disney. I think I'm beginning to understand why you kept this trailer hidden for
yeah, I mean, the evil queen or whatever, she looks fine.
so long. Releasing the full Snow White trailer onto YouTube is like throwing a bacon cheeseburger to a pack of hungry wolves. But just like a foot-long post-taco turd, there's only so long you can hold it in before nature takes its course. And well, the internet did not disappoint. At the time of making this video, the trailer has over 3 million views with...
Can you see that? Oh boy, chat, that is not good. That is not good, chat. That's really, really, really bad, chat. And you can say things like, oh, it's all the haters. It's like, but there's only so many haters, chat. I think this is just the general public rejecting this for obvious reasons.
15,000 likes and 178,000
Jesus,
dislikes.
dude.
Gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Honestly, the comments section is pure gold, man.
Rachel Selger Snow White is not going to be saved by the prince. The prince good because I'm here for your stepmother. Best! Best and real! He's a hag maxer. I got a feeling that this movie is gonna have more comments on YouTube than tickets sold. That is so bad for Disney. Snow White has been around for 100 years, I'm pretty sure. They made that back in like the 1930s or 40s. That's so bad. It's almost 100 years old, man.
Anyway, the teaser trailer that came out a couple of months back played it pretty coy when it came to details, probably because Disney was still desperately scrambling to cut together a new version of the film after all the backlash to the project and its, star? Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
She was a detriment since like day one, which is why I think like back in the old days, I know for a fact that there was actors that were really involved with politics and they, you know, got involved with like senators and mayors and stuff like that. But it was not on social media. Social media wasn't a thing. When you make your voice that loud, people start noticing. I know for sure those actors that were involved, like back in like the 1940s and 50s. Social media exacerbated people's voices. People don't care, just act. But they weren't public? Yes, they were. They were in public, but because of how social media works, if you go outside as an actor and you shake hands with like a politician, everybody's gonna know about it. Because there's mobile phones, there's Twitter, there's forums, like you instantly would know. I think that's the biggest difference. Obviously, like, people talking about it now is because they want to be more politically involved, but I think it's exacerbated for sure.
Ah, fuck it. But this was our first real look at Snow White, the evil queen, and the diverse gender non-conforming magical entity.
And they changed all the dwarves, and they didn't make them into dwarves, they made them CGI.
That would be starring alongside them. Oh wait, they're actually dwarves again, aren't they? Well, let's see how they look.
Yeah, they're not real ones.
Oh, fuck no. I said before that the dwarves from the teaser were absolute nightmare fuel, and that was just...
I don't know why Disney does this to themselves. Simba, like, the Lion King was so amazing. It was such a good cartoon, like an animation. Sorry, I keep saying cartoon, but like, you get my point. When they turned that into CGI, I think that really ruined a lot of the magic and the character in all of the voice acting. Like, that, they need to stop with this live action shit. Like, what are you doing, man?
Just from a few passing glimpses of the things, but honestly, having seen them full on in all their glory, I think that's doing a disservice to nightmares. These things make Ron Perlman look handsome. I mean, for the love of God, why would you create such a crime against science, nature, aesthetics, creativity?
It's because of the Uncanny Valley effect. The dwarves are supposed to look cute when they're cartoonized, and they look too human, but they're like cute at the same time. Where is it? The Uncanny Valley effect? Where is it? Uncanny Valley effect. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Here it is. It's a literal graph that you can like scientifically like hypothesize and like talk about. It's a hypothesis, but it's ultimately very real and very true. Look, humanoid robot, it's still human, but it's far enough away. Zombie is scary because you are making it too human, and it looks too much like a human, but it's not real. That's where the drop-off effect happens, and that's why horror can be so effective and so scary. Stuffed animals can be cute and look like animals, like real animals, but you can't make them too realistic, otherwise they fall into this category. It happens all the time, and I think that's what's happening with all these CGI, making like animals and humans look too realistic.
And simple human decency. It's like someone fed the hyper-exaggerated animated versions from the 1937 movie into an AI image generator and told it to produce photorealistic alternatives with no thought for how disturbing such a visual carbuncle would actually look.
It's so disturbing, especially Dopey, whatever his name is. Yeah, I think it's Dopey. He's supposed to have big ears. This is on purpose. Part of the cartoon character of this dwarf is or is it Dumbo? I thought it was Dopey. Far left. That's Grumpy. Yeah, Dopey looks extremely weird because the ears are massive, but that's part of his character. It's like so weird.
Combining the worst aspects of Uncanny Valley CGI with the worst aspects of over-the-top, exaggerated old-school animation to create something that's likely to traumatize an entire generation of children. Well, the 100 or so that are actually going to bother to go see this movie. I've sharted out things that look more aesthetically appealing than this. I mean, imagine being one of the Disney animators and having to look at renders of these things day after day for months on ends. Anyway, let us turn our gaze towards more appealing matters.
Can we also just talk about it very briefly? I am so sick of Disney churning out old, like, cartoons, man. Old animations instead of creating something really new. Like, I know there are new animations that they've made, but they're just not, they don't hit the same in my opinion. Like Moana, like that's a good one, but it's not like amazing in my opinion. It's just a really good like story. Yeah, creatively bankrupt, and I think they're just churning through like they're in the throwing fits of like not knowing what to do in my opinion. Zootopia was pretty good, but it wasn't amazing. It wasn't like Lion King or the later 2000s like Lilo and Stitch and the early 2000s Beauty and the Beast. Or maybe that was like 1998, but like I watched it in like the early 2000s. Like I thought they would still be making good stuff back when I was a kid, and I just don't enjoy it.
Walked into that one, didn't I? Nice to see that Andrew Burnap's scenes didn't get cut though. I'm sure Rachel's real happy about that one.
It's Hollywood, baby.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Well, clearly you missed her red carpet interviews then.
A lovely maiden I now behold.
Really? Where? You know, one of the things that's...
I mean, she's attractive. I think this is a disingenuous take. Again, I understand this is part of his bit. She looks fine. I don't think she doesn't look like Snow White.
Where? You know...
6 out of 10, Guys, if she asked you on a date, you'd want to be with her. Stop kidding yourself. Come on. I'm just saying from physical appearance alone. No. Okay. My chat knows better. I'm... All right. Whatever. No, I'm not talking about her being like a mean person and being horrible. I'm talking about her appearance. She doesn't look bad. She's not ugly.
Where? You know, one of the things that strikes me after watching Gal Gadot trying to play the evil queen is that portraying a good Disney villain actually demands quite a bit of gravitas and acting range. That's why previous antagonists have been voiced by awesome and experienced actors like Jeremy Irons, Christopher Plummer, Keith David, and Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, they were so
and as much
good.
as I like Gal Gadot as a person, well, I don't quite think she's in their league. She's fine playing characters that are basically just an extension of her own persona, but the moment a script demands a little bit more from her, well...
Kal-El.
I'm sick of characters not being, like, truly evil. Like, Loki from, like, the Marvels, like, that was a good character. He was just a dickbag. I like that more when they just had dickhead characters with like humor. At least you don't have to have humor involved. Like Thanos, yeah, that's true. Thanos was a really good character too, a well-written one. Yeah.
The last son of Krypton. Remember who you are.
Yeah, that was not great, huh?
And it really brings home the fundamental problem this movie has to overcome. On the one hand, you've got a villain played by an actress who can't act but everyone seems to like. And on the other, you've got a protagonist played by someone who can at least act but almost nobody likes.
It's really not about the love story at all, which is really...
It's literally about finding true love, but okay, girl, go off. A story that's been around for hundreds of years. Like Snow White was written. When was Snow White written? 1812. Yeah, the Brothers Grimm. It's been out for hundreds of years. Like, really? It's not about love. It's not about finding true love. Okay.
Wonderful.
And I don't really see how you can fix that at this point. Let's be real here. Ain't nobody gonna be rooting for Rachel Zegler when this movie comes out.
What did you think I was?
Somehow I don't think you want to know the answer to that one, Rachel. Oh yeah, I guess this'll be the Huntsman then.
Really?
Yeah, sure, okay. Who knew that medieval Germany was quite so cosmopolitan? Anyway, enough of this trivial nonsense. It's time to get down to some hardcore girl bossing.
Yes,
Our
queen!
kingdom.
Why do I get the feeling it's going to be Snow White who saves Prince Charming this time around?
There are plenty of instances of female characters saving men's lives in movies and in books. But why don't you make something creatively original instead of taking something that is literally about saving a damsel in distress and kissing her and then she wakes up and happily ever after? Like, why not?
That is
Not gonna be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
So write a movie about that instead of taking Snow White and rewriting it. The thing that really I can't look at this face, hold on. What I can't stand is that God damn, that face like made me that distracted me. What was it going with? You made me lose a chat. Damn you. Fuck. Maybe it'll come to me. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
Becoming the leader she knows she can be.
It's been said before, but I think it bears repeating that this trailer...
Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Why do you imply that Snow White being saved is a bad thing by a man? Because you're rewriting something and implying the past is bad, which it unequivocally is not. There's nothing wrong with a woman being saved. It's a trope, sure, but women are physically weaker than men. She's under a spell. Isn't it like romantic that a man kisses a woman and she finally wakes up and she's super happy? Like, it's the implication of this that I just can't stand, in my opinion.
And by extension, the movie itself is really the perfect example of everything wrong with modern filmmaking. A creatively bankrupt project founded on the belief that just rehashing old ideas is better than taking the risk of coming up with new ones. A film so oversaturated with eye-bleeding colour and nightmarishly overblown CGI that it's almost a joke to even refer to it as live action,
CGI,
when I'm willing to bet that 90% of it was filmed against green screens. A story so warped and twisted from its original form to fit with the filmmaker's own warped and twisted ideas of what the world should be like that it appeals to almost nobody. A film starring an entitled, narcissistic, ungrateful brat who thinks the world owes her a favour because of how she was born and just can't.
One other thing that I really want to touch on is the fact that normal people that don't engage in social media like we do online, and we talk about this kind of thing pretty frequently, they think the movie sucks just based on appearance, which is the first impression they get on a trailer. There is no way that this trailer is all just haters from like, you know, like the 170k or 180k dislikes is all from haters that just hate it for literally no reason. There has to be a lot of normal people that are just like, this sucks, I'm gonna downvote it.
Shut the fuck up about it. Oh, and just as a little side note, in the couple of hours it's taken me to write out this script, the dislikes on the trailer have jumped from 178,000 to 187,000.
Damn!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Pucker up, Disney, because just like I tell Tatiana during our special sessions, this one's likely to sting. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
Okay, I will. Thank you for that. I don't know, man. This is their Concord, by the way, chat. This is their Concord. Blame the fans? No, I don't think that'll happen. Disney is way too big, and they will, because they love money so much, they will probably pivot. They will very, very likely look at statistics. They'll start taking things more seriously. Jesus Christ, man. Guys, I'll watch the video that you guys keep adding me like another time, okay? I'm going to watch it sometime, okay? I'm just really sick. Don't worry about it. Don't watch it out of spite. Yeah, if you see someone talking about it, just tell them nicely, like, hey, Alana saw it, it's fine. You know they're for a fact gonna blame this movie doing poorly on incels and bigots. You think so? I think it'll just be the actress. I think the actress will cry. I don't think Disney will make some public statements about it. Or maybe they will, because there was a massive rumor going around saying that they hire CEOs and interns at Disney based on DEI. I know it was all speculation, granted, but I don't know. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. Will they really say that and like face backlash? Maybe. If they pull a Sonic and rework the CGI, it might help, but I think the actresses are not helping at all for who they are. I agree. It's definitely a minority of people that know about the actress being a bumbling fucking buffoon, but it still affects Disney's bottom line, and I would hate to be her agent telling her to shut the fuck up. If I was her agent, I would literally lock away her. Like, I would say, give me your password to your Twitter. Like, give me everything. I don't want you to like talk. Shut the fuck up.